Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and this is another game that should have been a good matchup, but looking at the records, we can kind of see what it is. The Suns hosting the Celtics, and the Celtics are 3.5-point road favorites. The over-under is going to be at 223.5. The Suns are plus 136 on the money line, and the Celtics are minus 162. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip off tomorrow, and with all the snowbirds still here because of spring training just wrapping up, I imagine that most of the fans that are going to be in attendance for this Suns game are probably going to be Celtics fans. Just a hint. Now, lineups for tomorrow's game are supposed to be White, Holiday, Brown, Horford, and Porzingis, and notice that I did not say Tatum, and I would be furious if I paid really good money to see this game and he doesn't play. And then it's supposed to be Giuseppe, Booker, Dunn, Durant, and Richards. That's just the lineup that you want to hear if you're a Suns fan. Lineups have not been confirmed. Every NBA team has 30 minutes before the game to tell you whether or not players will or will not play. And seemingly how these teams are either resting or what they're doing with their injured players as the postseason is upon us, just wait until the game starts to bet. That's the best advice I can give you. Head-to-head, the Celtics are 6-4 against the Suns in their last 10. The Celtics have beaten the Suns the last 2 times they played them. The home team is 5-5. The favorite has won and covered the last 2. The favorite is both 5-5 against the spread and 5-5 on the money line. The under is 7-3, and the under at 223.5 is 6-4. The Celtics are better on the road this year than they are at home. They are 29-7 on the road, and the Suns are much better at home than they are on the road. They're 23-13 at home. They're 10 games over 500 at home, and they're 12 games under 500 on the road. The Celtics are 9-1 in their last 10. They are 6-4 against the spread. The under is 6-4. And they are on a 6-game winning streak. They've covered the last 3 games that they've played, and all 3 of those games they were on the road. There was a total of 200 points, 220, 245, and then 208 points. An 8-point win over the Nets, they did not cover. For whatever the reason is, when the Celtics have played the Suns this year, they just haven't been covering. They beat them, but they don't cover. Then the next 3 games they won and covered. A 22-point win over the Jazz, a 13-point win over the Blazers, and then a 18-point win over the Kings. For the Suns, they're 6-4 in their last 10. They are 7-3 against the spread, and the under is 6-4 in their last 10. They're on a 4-game winning streak, and they've covered 3 of the 4 of those games. They didn't cover the last game that they played. There was a total of 218, 248, 235, and then 214. 40-point win over the Raptors, 6-point win over the Bulls, then an 11-point win over the Cavs, and then a 2-point win over the Bucks. So beating quality teams the last couple times out. The million-dollar question is, will the Celtics perform without Tatum? I mean, that's the million-dollar question. He's supposed to average 26 points a night with the exception of the nights that I bet him, then he scores 19. It's the same thing with Devin Booker. When I bet him to score 20, that night he puts up 19. And I can't tell you how many nights he's done it to me where KD is the more advantageous bet, scoring 20-plus points. I'm going to take the Celtics on the money line. I'm going to take the Suns getting the points in this one. I do think that without Tatum, I should say without Tatum, that this game is going to go under, but seemingly the Suns find a way to push some of these games to go over. It really, really, really just depends, but this would be one of those games that I would try to get the Suns on an alternate spread somewhere getting double digits, because I don't think that the Celtics are going to beat them by double digits without Tatum in the lineup. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.